1041, yeah, we talked about the danger zone being in the heart of Fairfax County last night. Boy, you talk about living the dream. Erick Sanchez is such a big fan of singer Kenny Loggins. He wanted to have him perform a very special show just for him. So he did. Loggins performed last night for Sanchez and about 50 other people right in a living room, and this is all thanks to crowdfunding. Fox 5's Alexandra Limon was there.
Today we have Kenny Loggins, Georgia Middleman, and Gary Burr, also known as the Blue Sky Riders, who are performing in this living room right behind me. Right, living room, absolutely.
This concert with American legendary songwriters went from unique idea to a pretty awesome reality in a Virginia living room, thanks to PR guru Erick Sanchez and the help of a few hundred friends through Kickstarter.
We haven't really done a show like this. You know, we did some high-level fundraisers in private homes where you'd have 30, 40 people, but those were high roller shows, you know, for big causes. This is the first time we've done anything like this, and it felt really great.
Our Kickstarter thing was a grassroots way to make the record with our fans, and Erick did the same thing. His fans came on board to get something going that he wanted to do.
Not only did Erick Sanchez get people to kickstart his idea, he raised more than $30,000 in just 9 days. The audience was made up of 50 music fans who pitched in to make it happen, including Johnny Gavins, who came from just across the pond for the show.
Absolutely, this was an utter delight. It cost me a king's ransom, but completely worth it.
What's next?
I'm probably going to do a lot of cleaning around here. I think
A series of living room shows.
Yeah, I mean,
do that.
I think
you really should.
I don't know, I think you got to ask my parents if they're going to be okay with that.
Well, we're going to find out all the details because Erick joins us now with more on this special show. Hey, congratulations on pulling it off. You joined us when you were still in the planning stages of all this.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was here last year.
It must have seemed like forever to finally get this to happen.
It was incredible from start to finish, you know, and once it finally did come together, I mean, this was one of the coolest experiences, and everyone who had a chance to come in and see it really happen, we're all just starstruck by the whole scenario.
I mean, did you have that moment where it's like, wait a minute, yes, this is Kenny Loggins and this is in the house?
It never really hit. Even when it was done, I was like, what the heck just happened? Like, what happened in this household?
You know what surprised me? You know, you would think a big star like Kenny Loggins, he'd be like, okay, why am I playing in this guy's living room? That's what I initially thought when I heard, okay, this group is trying to do some crowdfunding to get this person in their living room. The star's like, are you kidding me? I just didn't think that it would fly, but apparently he seemed to be very okay with it.
Yeah, and you know, and I've said this all along, like, it's a true testament of how he is to his fans, to be able to embrace you know, this type of intimate performance. And I'm hoping that other artists get on board to provide their fans with similar options.
I think it's a testament to his talent. He's comfortable with his talent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not every artist today is going to sound that great.
And you said he sounded great.
Yeah.
He was awesome. Yeah.
But give us the dirt. What was it like to hang out with Kenny? What stories did he tell? How was he really?
Well, so Kenny came in on Saturday. We actually had a chance to go to Cafe Milano in Georgetown with a band and kind of just hang out and you know, decompress before the big show, and you know, just hearing the way that he made some of his songs, some of his greatest hits, was just very interesting.
And he told
us this one story. I don't think he'll mind me telling this. He actually was performing for a crowd of 10,000, and he had a misstep in the show and fell 15 feet off the stage.
Oh my!
But the crowd was cheering his name so loud that he couldn't shout for help. So he was stuck for like 15 minutes until someone finally came and got him. He broke 3 ribs in the process.
Oh my God.
And no one had any idea what was going on. This was back in like 1980.
Wow.
So yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty incredible. But that's rock and roll, you know.
Yeah. Did you get any say in the set list or anything last night, or was that all up to him what he was performing?
He performed certainly all the favorites. I mean, he did Danny's song. He did a very special version of Danger Zone, which was great. and Return to Pooh Corner, which is my childhood.
Awesome.
Love that song.
I think everyone almost wanted to start crying. Yeah,
Yes.
just melted when that happened.
So when all your buddies found out that Kenny Loggins was coming to your house, I mean, did you have to sift through them because you had a small setting? Did you have to sift through them,
or did they have to donate as well?
Did they have to make a big donation? Did you pick from the top donors? I mean,
Yeah, you know, so the folks that were in attendance had donated to the Kickstarter where it was $300 or more.
Right.
And they flew in from all over. We had folks from L.A. We had folks from London that flew in. New York, Chicago, all over.
And these were people you did not know ahead of time, right? These were just people that were supporting the music?
There were a few I didn't know, but no one was looking for lockets of Kenny's hair, so I'm glad that did.
I know you got the selfies, you got the pictures. Did you have them like record like your voicemail message or anything? You know what I mean? Just to have it forever.
We took a lot of pictures, and it's all over Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, all that stuff. I tried not to, do too much, but he signed a set list and it was awesome, and now I'm just happy to have him as a friend.
So quickly before we go, what's next? I mean, you've done this. How do you top this?
Well, actually, I'm glad you guys asked me that, because Kenny wanted me to come on to announce that he will be running against Kanye West for president.
Oh, okay. You're just the man to run the campaign.
I will be running as his campaign manager.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's my
Breaking
next
news
project.
here on Good Day
Absolutely.
Today.
So you got to tell everybody about it. The campaign starts today, and we're ready to make America great again. So.
One living room at a time.
Exactly. One living room at a time.
Everybody go dancing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, Eric, congrats on pulling it off. I know you put a lot of work into it. And,
Absolutely, and it was awesome.
I'm sure you were on cloud 9 the whole time.
Oh, still on cloud 9.
Yeah.
I'm not coming down anytime soon.
That's
Want me to
awesome.
pitch you?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
All right, time now is 10:48.